Here, let me pull it up. Oh, there. Okay. So my word is vilay. Vilay is nice to see you. You're still in that person's house. I see you have Rabbi Bliss with you. Isaac. I should connect to why. Okay. God instructed the Jewish people to camp at the border of the land of Israel for 19 years after Korach's rebellion. They then wandered in the desert for another 19 years, arriving at the border of the kingdom of Edom. On the 10th of Nisan, 2487, Moses' sister Miriam died. The Jewish people's source of water, the miraculous well that had followed them in the desert, disappeared, for it existed only in Miriam's merit. God subsequently restored it to the Jewish people in Moses' merit. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, welcome Yossi and Menachem Mendel Feierstein. It's your turn. Your word is.
And the word is Haya. Haya. Eretz HaKodesh Yerushalayim. Yo. Hopefully we're gonna see you real soon. It's amazing. Just I don't know. They say that show makes you smart. I don't know if that's actually true, but hell yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? But the part is, you gotta speak about this Pittsdick. It's way too Pitts. And this is like Israel, man. Either way, yeah, Baruch Hashem, we settled down. We're in Yerushalayim, like in the center. Like our building is by the Shuk, like the entrance of the Shuk of Ben Yehuda. So last night we came at landed at 1 a.m. They didn't have our luggage because they didn't have enough time to transfer, so they have to bring it still. Either way, it's Freilach. We went to the Shuk, got some drinks. It was empty, but it was still open. Very nice. And now, yeah, we're going pizza soon. We're going to go to Kaisel. And now I get to act like, what's the guy's name that always comes in the chat and he always speaks in Hebrew and he's like, yo, Achi, I always come here. It's like, I feel like. But either way, looking forward for everyone. Seriously, like, it's amazing. The Kaisel Friday nights, everyone's going to be there. Yeah, and we're going to have to learn a little Chassidus, yeah, of course. Not to get influence from this beautiful land. The push everything is free and amazing. Eretz Zavat Chalav.
That's it? Man, you're finishing early. Okay. Fine, then I'll go. I don't know what's going on with this computer, but hopefully it will not stop our thingamajiggy. Mayim. Mayim is life. Wow, tell them to relax a little bit. You know, I don't want them to get overheated or anything. Them to calm down. You know, maybe sit down on a bench or something. Okay. Doing what is not our job. Is that Beis or is it Chaf? I think it's Chaf Beis. Makes more sense. Congregation had no water, so they assembled against Moses and Aaron. Numbers 22. Aha. Okay, so another one of these stories. But when Shleishar was reading, I basically was thinking, why didn't it just go in Moshe Rabbeinu's merit to begin with? I don't know. It was just a thought. Like if it could work like that, so then why not to begin with? And what else? Yeah, I just saw it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I know what you mean, Mendel. I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. I know what you feel. And I wanted to say one other thing, but I don't remember what it was. So, Yosef Yitzchak Kuperman, your word is La'eda.
La'eda, to the congregation. Good morning. How you doing? So here's my yarmulke. I'll leave to work. Where did I Put it fall. Yeah, here it is on the desk. Fuck Hashem. Got this. And we're okay. So good morning, Isaac. How was your Shabbos? Did you get a chance to watch the video from yesterday? You liked it? Uh, um, it's good to see everyone. What's my word?
La Ada.
The congregation. Yeah. Good morning. I'm gonna start heading out to work right now. Pass.
Okay. Schneider Zaman Jacobson.
Okay.
Kahalu.
My word is Vaikalu. Okay, Vaikalu. They assembled. That's what it means. They were like, they teamed up against. Vaikalu al Moshe val Aaron. Why does it say against Moses? Why does it say al twice? I don't know. I'm sounding like whatever, but why does it say al twice? Okay. Let's go into this passage here. Food nourishes the body, but the body needs water in order to absorb the nutrients in the food. Similarly, the food of the soul is the Torah, and its water is the Torah's ability to influence all facets of our personalities, all types of people, and all aspects of life. Okay, that's some interesting comparison. Food of the soul is the Torah, and its water is the Torah's ability. So water is the ability to influence all facets of our personalities. Yeah, because I guess everyone needs to drink water, no matter what type of personality you have, or what type of person you are, what type of life you live. So true. But when it says it's water, like what's water? Okay.
Thank you, Shlisha. Menachem and Feinstein.
I cannot see what my word is.
Your word is al.
Al. On the water. So if the world is if Terra and life is water, then we're fish. It's AKA Terra and say fishies. No, I know that's not a word. Jacobson, relax. Yeah. So we were for bringing the other night, Moja Shabbos, before we went to the airport, that about being a leader, and part of being a leader is doing what you want to do, not being a follower. So I'm like, okay, I need to do Messiah, even though it's embarrassing and it can be hard. I'm gonna ask people if they're Jewish. So I came to Moscow. And I was asking these Russian Israelis if they're Jewish, and I got yelled in public. It was really embarrassing, and I had to get my confidence back because I heard Israelis call like very like. Ugh. In California, they came to America, they're nicer, but here, I heard it's a disaster. So that's a problem. I'm scared, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, we're gonna drink with them, make l'chaim. Then we'll ask them. Always worked out. What else? Yeah, and Pashut being in Israel, Pashut, it's happiness. It's real happiness. Like, I don't know why. Like no. Like you go, I was in Germany, I was in different countries. Like it's happiness here. And the last time I was here was as a kid. Like you didn't have that full freedom. Now we're not even doing anything real, but just like you have that like freedom of like doing what you want. It's amazing. Like everyone understands a little English. You gotta focus. So you push, you can tell people stuff. They don't understand the word you're saying. Yeah, man.
And okay, me who's that? Is Moshe. Moshe is Hashem. It's the same letter. Hashem, Moshe, backwards. Hashem. Dude, that's crazy. I'm a genius. You guys knew that before? Neither did I.
Wow.
What's up with that? Don't ask what. That Moshe,
This is me.
Hashem, backwards. Wow, that's really amazing. So, Shkoyach. Hi, Nayak Naftali. Hi. See you. Good to see you. Welcome. Fine, run away. Scared. I got myself a pencil so I could write down the comments that I want to say. Leave here next. comments that I wanted to say. I did want to say a few things, but by the time I got my pen and paper, I had nothing else to say. I mean, I don't remember anymore what I wanted to say. So, first of all, about the water, so that you can eat food, but if you need you need water in order to transfer the nutrients throughout your body. That's basically the rule. If you don't have any liquids, so then the nutrients can't. Even if you have all the nutrients that you want, it can't get there. Also, I like your point, Schneier. We said that everybody needs to have water. Even someone that does scuba diving needs to drink water. Okay. Yessi.
Water. What's my word?
Your water is ve'al.
All my head. Yeah, there's water falling on me. It's not raining. It's just drops every 5-10 seconds. So it's annoying, but nothing that bad. I think it's picking up. It should be a little. So let's hope I can get to where I'm going as soon as possible. Yeah.
Okay, I skipped by mistake Levi. I told him he's next, and then I just skipped him. So, Yossi, you're finished? You passed just now? You want? Yeah? Okay, so Levi. You have to do a word first. It's Arlein.
Love. I love the
Schlosser?
Schlosser. Reb
Schleicher.
Schleicher. I still don't get why your name is Schleicher, but hey, Reb Schleicher. I like how you notice that it says Al twice. Like Al Moshe and Al Aaron, like it was two separate fights. It's interesting. I don't know. Sorry, you. And also, like Rabbi Isaac said, it's interesting that you said the water, everybody needs to drink water. It's not everybody needs to drink water. Everything needs water. Every single thing in the world needs a certain amount of water, a certain amount of humidity, a certain amount of moisture. So water is not just for people, but it's for everybody in the world. And like Rabbi Isaac likes to quote me, which he remembers things that I say that I don't even remember that I say, is that stagnant water breeds bacteria and death. In other words, when water, which is the source of all life, the source of all pleasure, when it stays in one place and there's no movement, it starts to cause the ability for bacteria and death to grow over there. But when it's rushing, when it's moving, automatically it brings life and pleasure to everything that's there. And in our own lives, we have the same idea. When we're just in one place, that's what leads us to depression. When we're not moving, we're not growing, we're not accomplishing, that's what makes us feel like that. And Mendel Feierstein, being that you're a Jet Shliach and Jets is rich, I'm expecting you to buy me a beer in the Shuk.
Okay, Schleicher.
Okay, so it's official. Schleicher. Okay, fine. I'm cool with it. Okay, first of all, Isaac, Rabbi Learn is still not working.
I don't know why. Okay, Bamidbar is your word.
Yeah, Bamidbar. Fine. I have it up here. So Bamidbar is in the desert without water, like dry, lack of liquid, whatever. So yeah, so it's true. Sag's gut, Rabbi Levi. Rabbi Levi, sag's gut. What was I thinking? Okay, my mind is working very slowly right now. I did just wake up like whatever, quite recently, time-wise, whatever recent. Okay. So when the Jewish people's existence was threatened in Egypt, Miriam was the one who ensured that there would be a new generation of Jews to carry on God's mission. She both encouraged the Jewish people to continue having children and save their newborns from Pharaoh's decree. On account of her efforts to ensure that the Torah would continue to flow into the next generation, the well existed in her merit. So that answers your question of Isaac about why not Moshe's. I mean, it doesn't really answer your question, but provides more insight.
Shkoyach, Schleicher. Naftali. Lech Naftali. Are you there? I don't think he's there. I'll give you like 10 more seconds. Actually, more like exactly 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay, go ahead. So I don't know if you did a word from a midbar. Did you? A midbar what? I didn't hear what you said. Okay, if I didn't pay attention. Chaf?
Midbar dry in the desert.
Dry. Okay. Bays. Chaf. A monkey. Like a cough. 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 Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, I don't think it necessarily answers it, but I think you said it right. It does provide some insight, meaning if Moshe Rabbeinu, it could have been for Moshe, but because she had a thing, so then it mattered, right? Because of what she did. I also wanted to say something about the microcosm and the, like how it says about the body. You have the body, like the water bringing the food to everywhere. So if like on the macrocosm, so the same thing applies, and therefore it also goes with other people, and therefore all types of people, all aspects of life. So it's kind of going back to what you said about like every kind of person, everybody needs to have water. I'm thinking like a professional scuba diver that like literally spends most of his time in the water. He also has to drink water, and like he's spending most of his life trying not to drink the water, or swallow the water. Anyway, just thought that was interesting. Also, yesterday's video, I'm about like probably halfway through. All I heard so far was you guys complaining that there's not enough people, pretty much, as far as I got. Okay. Levy.
Me?
Bays.
Bays. Duality. There's always more than one way of looking at something. I think Miriam is the only reason why we had the well, not because of Moshe. It's just because of Miriam. Once it already came into existence, now Moshe Rabbeinu, the merit that he had, was able to help it continue going. And I just, every time you think about it, we always look at our parents like they were, much more special people, better people, more connected to the Rebbe, working harder, put up with a lot of different things in their life. And me, whatever, who am I? That's the way I think most regular people look at themselves. But it's like, the famous example of being a midget on the giant's shoulders. It's not that we're so special. It's especially because of where we come from and who we follow, who are our predecessors, who are the people before us. That's why we have this special, unique ability and quality. So just Moshe by himself, as amazing as he was, we didn't merit to have the well in his honor. But once Miriam already brought it into existence, now like to continue, it's like, listen, I wouldn't make it for you, but being that I already brought it for your sister, you're talking on the phone, being that I already brought it for your sister, now you can be the one to do it.
Okay. Nice to see you, Noah. And Yossi Cooperman, go ahead.
What's my word?
Veloy.
Well, I'm looking around. I don't see a well from my well. Did they forget about me? Isaac, I sorry, I have to rephrase it. Look at the last 25 minutes of FiveAlive yesterday. That's when some stuff was said. Yeah. Sorry, I had to rephrase it. Who's off mute? Oh, that's the. Yeah, finally, I'm almost at the car. Feel like I should have just taken it and walked a lot longer, for like 10 minutes longer. I just walk to the train and just take the train from there. But yeah. Oh, once I see it, I'm going to be happy because I'm done with walking right now. Okay, pass. What's up, Liz? Good morning.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on mute then. Shkayach Yossi. Hard to hear what you were saying. Shalom Maris, you are up. Love to see your beautiful face and hear your beautiful voice. Oh, you there?
Yeah, that's my word.
There you are. Your word is Haya.
Tired. I'm just gonna read like I don't want to talk. It's too small.
So you're reading with her passing.
With her passing, Moses had to assure her role. This teaching us that when other Jews are in physical or spiritual danger, we should come to their aid, even if offering this type of assistance is not our fort. We can't see. When we help others, God in turn will help us with all of our needs. Okay. So we have to help people if they need help. We should help them. I need to dive in. Get ready. Pass.
Thank you, Shalom. Shloishar. And Noah, you're next.
Okay, so
Mayim.
Mayim. Okay, and now it's the opposite of dry, which is like wet, moist, like full of liquid. Basically, not dry. I don't know if the opposite of dry is like wet. It's just not the opposite of dry. Dry is just like a dry. Okay, sorry for everyone else, but the spouse. Okay, I'm sorry. You're saying so. Okay, I passed.
Morning. Okay, thank you, Shloishar. Noah, go ahead. Your word is la'eda. You gotta take yourself off mute. Press the mute button.
Yeah. Rabbi, what do I do with the word later? What am I supposed to, how, like, do I say, like, a word that pops into my head? Like, what?
Yeah. Like when you
What
hear
is la-
la'eda, what does that make you think?
Well, what does later mean? Right? Like, I don't know what the word translates to.
I know, but if I'm gonna tell you, then it's me saying it. You say it.
Fair enough. Laeda. I don't know. It sounds like maybe something to do with work, like servitude, like aid. Aid means a servant, right? Laeda would mean servitude. What pops in my head when I think of that? Freedom. That's what pops in my head. Cheers.
Now speak. You got another like 45 seconds.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Rabbi. I'm not so used to the format. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's going great. I'm in Israel right now. It's phenomenal. Here's Kobe. Here's Noah. It's good. We're all having a great time. And then I saw the FiveAlive notification. I'm like, this is perfect. You know, we're sitting on the bus, and I have the opportunity now to just immerse myself into Hasidus and get that light. You know, so it's good. Cheers, Rabbi. It's always a pleasure to see you. By the way.
Where is that?
Good to see you too. What's with Naya's thing? Is it not working?
Rabbi wants to know what's with your thing.
Oh, is that me? Oh, my thing is where am I? My thing is
He says his thing is it's charging. The battery's on too low to support a video.
He wants to share with you?
Do you want to share?
Yeah.
Here, so I'll give my headphones.
Yeah, of course I want to share. Like, why won't I want to share? This my thing is. I think it's like
word is
you're talking my turn. I hate this. Like everyone just talks on my turn. Vayikra and the calling. Jacob said, "I love you, bro. Good to see everybody. Wow." I see myself over there. Shalom, someone is nowhere, is never there to be seen. There you get what I'm saying? Where are you guys by the way right now? Like Yerushalayim? Because we're like in like where are we now?
This is supposed to be Noach Naftali.
Picture. That was Naftali?
That's him. Noach. Is he back?
As I was saying, with his phone got disconnected.
Oh.
That's why you got two phones, like that, Isaac. Yeah, and I start from brand new. We're from Caesarea and we're going to like 2-hour drive now. So it's like I guess Yerushalayim is 2 hours long. So yeah. Noah's back. All right. Signing out.
Okay, thanks so much, guys. I'm gonna put both of you on mute now. Okay, guys. Wow, good stuff. I was just saying, like, I think Noach, you keep on putting in like all the work, and like you got some luck of like always getting cut off, like disconnected. It's amazing. Okay, my word. I'll. It's an Israel thing, right? They say that sometimes. If it's like so crazy that you don't say no, it's like saying nah. So you say la. Okay, just confirming. Okay, so that was a good clarification from Rabbi Levi. I appreciate that. I like that. Which also makes sense because she was the one that like prepared for Moshe, like Moshe Rabbeinu being born, right? That was her. And the river, that was her. So she was watching. So she did like the first step, and then Moshe Rabbeinu continued it. So I like that idea. To whatever, but obviously the message here is that even if it doesn't feel like it's your job, and I'm gonna say something stupid. I'm gonna say it here, okay? When something's on the floor like a wrapper, but I didn't do it, I can still pick it up and clean it up. It's not my responsibility, but I can still do it. Not only I could, it's menschlich, it's nice, it's good. I got more to say, but you know. Levi,
Moshe, judgment. I don't know. One of my favorite things about Birthright for you guys, if you could hear me, is the guys that end up coming out of Birthright normally are just like awesome friends afterwards. All the guys that go on the mixed Birthright groups, they end up talking about how this guy was trying to get with this girl and this guy was trying to get with that girl. And that's basically the whole Israel experience for them. And the guys that go on Birthright with all the males together, they push a come out with like this huge family of brothers. But that's only 10 days, and you don't get to meet all of the different guys. You just be like, oh, yeah, I got friends with him on Facebook because he's in my Birthright. And I'm pretty excited because I think everybody here right now is going to be in VIP, and that's 5 weeks and 40 guys. And my experience in VIP is just that it literally becomes like brothers for life. Years and years later, we still keep in touch with each other. We're, going to each other's simchas and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. And I think it's even cooler that you guys are on Birthright first because they're just going to get to see just how awesome it's going to be. It's like you get to like, if you were going on Birthright afterward, it was like, oh, no. One of these days, now you're like, okay, look, we had an awesome time. Israel's cool. And then you're going to be like, but nah, la, like Isaac said, la, that's nothing compared to what's going to happen. It's pretty cool. I find that pretty cool. Nice to meet you, Noah.
okay, Yossi.
What's
Your
my word?
is Ve'al.
Baal traffic. Yeah. Red light or stupid. Stupid bus. I don't know why this bus is in the regular car lane. It's just a bus like right next to it.
Yossi, it's hard to hear you.
Let me close the window. Is it better?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm stuck in Melbourne intersection because no one's moving. But yeah. Okay, now we're moving to drop. No, we're gonna stop in like 3 seconds because of a red light. Guaranteed. Let's see. Yeah. Hate traffic. So I don't want to focus on the FiveAlive. I'm not even looking at you guys. I'm waving somewhere near my camera. But yeah, I can't wait. I think I canceled my Birthright trip, so that was a good idea. Anyways, maybe I'll do it next year, but for now, I think it'll be good.
Thank you, Yossi. I'm going to put you on mute. And the next one is Shalom Maris. Go ahead. Your word is Aharon.
All right. Breath. You always should brush your teeth. Oh, make your breath smell not bad. I'm going to show to Davin the minion because because FiveAlive woke me up. I was gonna wake up at 9:30. I think that like after bring with about 770, like and Chassidus and the Rebbe on Shabbos, and it's just like I thought about it the whole week. How like all these famous people, everyone knows that. Like everyone's like freaking out. Like how Naomi and the other rapper dude put the Rebbe on their story on Instagram, and they both have like they're both verified by Instagram, which means they're famous celebrities. They have like 5 million followers or 10 million followers, and like they both put like the Rebbe on their story, and it said like, imagine if you could see the good in every person or something, and then it was like the picture of the Rebbe.
Thank you,
Which is, like,
Shaw.
really cool.
Thank you for that. Leishar, Schnear, Rishar. Your word is.
I'm just the third one.
Oh, okay.
My word is Aaron. Is that my word?
Bamidbar.
Bamidbar. Okay. Bamidbar. Okay, I'm not dry anymore. I'm not dry anymore. Low battery. Okay, basically, half an hour ago, I started with the battery at 95%. My phone is currently plugged in, and my battery is right now at 84%. My phone was plugged in the whole time. That's how much power this thing uses. So I think I'm gonna have to buy another battery pack and call it the FiveAlive battery pack, because it looks like FiveAlive uses a lot of power to have my camera on. Hi, Noah. It's nice to see you. I didn't get around to saying hi to you before because whatever. Snamsky. But no, I'm not going to do that again. Okay. I'm done. I pass.
Okay. Noah, you're up. Go ahead. Your word is chaf.
Good talk, Jakey. That was my word is what? All right, I'll just jump in, honestly. I've been up for probably 40 hours in a row at this point. Last time I slept was Friday night, and then I got on the flight. I didn't sleep at all Saturday night. And honestly, I don't even know what's keeping me going right now, but being back in Israel is just such an incredible experience. It's so easy to forget what it's like to be here, and then you're back, you're looking around, you really feel the energy, you feel the vibe. It's nice. Yeah. Cheers. I'm sure whatever my word was directly correlated to what I was saying, so it all worked out for the best. Chaf? Like the letter Chaf? Oh, well, yeah, I don't know how I'll mix that in. All right, I'll pass.
All right. Thank you. I don't know if Nayak wants to speak. Does Nayak want to speak?
Want to speak? Yeah.
Oh. Hi, Nayak.
Gang, speaking my turn.
Yeah? Your word is base.
My word is
And I started over your
base.
timer for you.
Oh wow, Israel really changes as I say. Great. Compliment by the way. I'm on fire. Yeah, no one's saying no sleep. God, show it's insane. Guys, whoever's hearing this, I told Isaac the other day, it's gonna went to the hell, right? The other day, I felt connected more than a lot of people. But that's the point. And now here, I'm it's insane. I could just stand. There's so much, and I could just stand here or sit here and watch for hours. It's nice. It's incredible, you know. And yeah, I'm just gonna talk. I'm not gonna read. Too tired for that. And talk about I'm in Israel. You know what I'm saying? I kissed the ground. By the way, I have a video. It's on my Instagram. It'll be. I'll post it on the FiveAlive chat because I don't usually post, and I can, so I will. Of me kissing the ground. I'm shocked because you're supposed to, not preferred. Actually, it's preferred. Never mind. Whatever. Same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna give Noah back his phone. Jacobson, you gotta cut your hair. As you can't come to VIP. New policy. And And yeah. Look, I have no hair. I got another haircut. Isaac, I got another haircut. Look, I have no hair on my head. I have less hair than you. I have less hair than you. You understand? All right, I'm done. Oh, you have a chip. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
on the.
chip on my shoulder, not a chip on my shoulder. Okay. My word is veloy. Rules. As in, like, the new rules of you have to cut your hair before you come to VIP, evidently. So that's good stuff. Um, what did I want to say? Okay, so first of all, I wanted to say that because I what it sounded like before, I guess I definitely hear how it sounded like yesterday was no good, but really I saw some of the video from yesterday, and Yosef Cooperman was reading, which is a special thing, and he was also speaking about. Can I hear me right now? Can I hear me? I don't know if Noach can hear me, but basically, the whole arrangement from 2 days ago on FiveAlive, they made an arrangement to go rent a car and drive to the oil. And Yossi was saying how it was like you felt it. Is that right? He really sat down and wrote a pond for the first time for real, right, Yossi? Yossi? Yeah. He said like not like for a fake, but like he sat down and wrote it down. And he thought about what he's writing. So that's something really special. I think so. And someone was saying before about right. Oh, Shalom said breath, and because I'm saying because he wanted to brush your teeth. I don't know what he was saying, but basically, good breath helps with friendship and love. And Aaron Akano is all about love.
Me?
Yeah. Yours is Hoya.
Haya. Past. Noach, your word was Chaf. Noah, your word was Chaf. And Noach's word was Beis. And Chaf is 20 and Beis is 2. And 2 times 20 is 40, which is the amount of hours that you stayed awake. So I'm just wondering if there's a coincidence or not over there. And I was trying to also think Shloshar, even though the name's pissing me off. Because I'm seeing Zalman come up with it in his head, Rabbi Roxton, and I'm going, Shloshar. Maybe the opposite of wet is parched, like not wet. I don't know. And you know, it's amazing that Israel is such a desert. It's such a desert, and the Jewish people coming back here and made this desert into such a beautiful oasis. It's such a beautiful land. You guys are gonna check out Ein Gedi, and you're gonna see what a real oasis looks like when there's vegetables growing in the middle of the desert. And the idea of Miriam was that she was the water, as opposed to Moshe and Aaron, which were the bread and butter, the meat, the potatoes, like Rabbi see the gravy. You would have all the different regular stuff going on, but if there's no water, no life can grow over there. And that's what Miriam did. She really made sure that there was water, there was wetness, there was life, there was beauty.
Thank you, Levi. Yossi Cooperman, without crashing, please. Your word is Mayan.
Yep, I just got stuck behind the truck. And I'm already late.
Well, what's the word for Mayan?
Truck stuck. Like, come on, why you stop? Can't even see from it's just I don't even know where I'm turning next. Give me a second. Okay, never mind. I'm turning right. So, BH, getting up off this road, and it's gonna tell me to go to Rugby Road. And yeah, you gotta get on. So, yeah, sorry about that. No, just tell me to go straight to go. No, what's it called? Yeah, I think what I said yesterday was I didn't say like I just took it seriously. I feel like that's like when I went, I didn't just like do like every other time. Like when my school went, you got to do this. Make sure I'm the jacket and everything, whatever. But yeah, look, got something here with me. Secret.
Thank you, Yossi. Shalom Maris. Your word is La'eda. Shalom Maris, Shalom Maris.
Witness. What Ada? No one's here. I guess I came late. Or I guess they started at 8. Or they finished at 8. I think there's a minion upstairs because we have 2 minions. There's one like regular one, and then there's like an Israeli minion because there's another show. But this is my Chabad house. This is where I grew up. You know? Yeah. Okay, so I feel by someone famous putting something on their social media, a lot of people see it. And maybe not everyone likes it because, like, okay, this person is like a supermodel. Like, she doesn't put, like, basically, she doesn't put any, like, pictures of rabbis. But like, I looked at her likes, and this one got, like, a lot of likes. I mean, some of her photos get, like, 1 million. But,
Thanks, Shalom.
yeah.
Schneier, Zalman, Jacobson.
Okay, fine. Nice rule, bro.
Kohal.
Vaikalu. Okay. Vaikalu. Okay. Choose whichever word you want from the sentence. Okay.
No, you choose.
Okay. Vaikalu. Team. Okay. Rabbi Levi. Okay. First of all, it's not Shloshar. That's what Svi was saying. That pisses me off more than Schleicher pisses you off. But it's like Schleicher. You can't go like any, like if you're a Baal Tshuva, then like don't call me that. Like don't. Okay. Second of all, nice rule. I don't know if you're here, but whatever. Nice rule, bro. Okay, Shalom, I heard you say 2 minions. 2 minions. I just thought immediately of those minion things. Okay, whatever. What else was I saying? Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. Rabbi Levi, you were talking about we're talking about the opposite of dry, not the opposite of wet, because wet is not like something. We're talking about the opposite of dry, because dry is like a dry person, you know? Like when you have a dry person. Thank you.
Noah. Your word is al.
Al. Why do I always get the words that I don't know what they translate to? I know what everyone else's words translate to, but I don't know what my word translates to. First of all, can I just say, Levi, I was amazed at the profundity of your analysis of 2 and 40. I mean, blew me away, truly. I'm sure there's something there if we dig deeper. Yo, Shalom and Jakey, it's nice to see you. Jakey, your hair's getting a little out of hand, dude. I'd give that a trim, if you know what I'm saying. My word was al. Al means Nike. What does al translate to? What does al translate to? Al. Two. I don't know. Back to Levi's thought about like how Israel like has like all like this lush green forest. I think it's really interesting to me how like back in the day, like when there weren't Jews in the land, like this didn't exist, right? And suddenly like when we take over, like suddenly it starts to blossom. Like it seems to me, like even scientifically speaking, that's like an anomaly, you know, that would happen, that a land just starts to bloom, like, you know, out of nowhere. I think that's very interesting. I mean, even now, like I'm looking around and like you could see how like the landscape is desert, but there's just trees like growing out of it, you know? Doesn't make sense. Here, check this out. Could I flip the camera? Yeah.
Yasser Koyach, Noah. Appreciate that. Moshe. Pointing. Like, here is God. Shalom Hashem. I don't know. Can't be point. No, I'm going to put you on mute there. I know it's good, and it's nice to get some good conversation, good people saying good stuff. And I was just thinking of what Shalom was saying before about this supermodel. So my first thought was like, what's super about her? That was my first thought. And then my second thought was, you said that she, doesn't really post pictures of rabbis. And as you were saying that, I'm thinking she doesn't really post pictures of clothes either. I was just, putting that out there. But I think it's cool. I like it. There was a guy in Jets. I like this story. I like sharing it with people. There's like a picture inside Morty's room with Rabbi Modche. There's the Rebbe, like, with the hands, the hand picture. Anyways, so he walks out and he like hits the picture and he walks out. And I'm like, what was that? And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, why are you saying I'm sorry? What did you do? I just want to know what you did. Basically, he said every time he walks by, he gives the Rebbe a high five. He's like, I feel it's disrespectful, like I'm doing it like I just think people think it's disrespectful. Like that.
Ve'al. Also, it's really cool. I don't know exactly where you guys are going to end up going on the birthright trip, but we'll see it a bunch of times, especially when you go to the shtachim, like the settlements. You'll have a road separating the Jewish side and the Arab side. And on the Jewish side, it's all green and beautiful. And on the Arab side, it's just brown and mucky and like there's just nothing there. It's just so crazy how it's in the same exact place. You read about the Makkas, about how by let's say Makadam, the plague of blood. So you had the same person drinking, a Jew and a non-Jew drinking from the same cup of water, and for the Jew it came out water, and for the non-Jew it came out blood. And you could see that in the physical landscape of the land of Israel. I think that's really cool. Another idea, Reb Shalom Maris. It's good to see you with the dominating over there. It's interesting that like when a celebrity says something that we like, all of a sudden we're like, yeah, and then when celebrity says something that we don't like, we're like, yeah, well, stupid celebrity anyway. And I'm just wondering, so what really makes me even want to pay attention to what they say in the first place? Because I do pay attention to it. I wish I was, oh yeah, I don't care what these people say. I do. It means a lot to me that somebody like that would post something about the Rebbe, but I don't know why.
Yeah, see?
What's my word?
Aaron.
Aaron, police. There's a police officer standing by the corner. So, taking myself off mute without like looking down at my phone. It's like nothing happened. Not a red light, which is annoying. Like 30,562 times. I've been at a red light today. Too many. It's raining a little, so it's annoying, and I'm almost at work at 10 minutes late, unfortunately. Yeah. What's happening? I can't wait for VIP. Bochrim, birthright is garbage. I think, birthright, you're just gonna have a nice time. But at the end of the day, you're gonna say, "Oh, I had an amazing time." But really, like, okay, I went to Israel for free. That's what makes it amazing. You didn't pay a cent. You do the same exact thing, and you pay for it. You'll have whatever 1,000 feet turn right at Work Avenue. Yes, that's a good idea. Okay, nice.
Shkoyach Yossi and Shalom Maris. You're up, and your word is Bamidbar.
It's my turn.
Yeah, and your word is Bamidbar.
Bamidbar, Egypt. Like, Egypt is far now. We're not gonna go to Egypt. I looked at the paper to see where we're going, and I didn't understand any of the places. I heard of a lot of them from like the Chumash or like all the Har, like the Har this, Har that, like those ones I knew about, but I'm sure they all look different. I'm very into that. Like, I want to see. Even when I went to California, I saw the mountains and the palm trees, and I was like, whoa! Like, I thought that was cool. So I can't wait to see like another, like, just out of United States, out of over the ocean. I get very excited by these little things. And I'm flying Wednesday morning to Crown Heights, and then Thursday morning, I think 20 guys are going. No, like 20 people are going to VIP from on Thursday morning. I think. If you are, let me know.
Shkoya, Schneer Zaman Jacobson. Your word is chaf.
Chaf. Okay, kapitel chaf that we say for like bad things and things that whatever. So Rabbi Levi, I'm just wondering, you said you care a lot that this supermodel posted this thing, but do you care like in a negative way, or you just like are interested? I'm just wondering. Because I mean, like you said you're supposed to not care, I think. Is that what you said? No, you said I'd like to say that I don't care. So I guess. But like, is that just the general idea of not caring about the haters, or like just trying to figure out what you're saying here? Or you're caring in a way of like just you're interested and you're gonna read about it or whatever. Because like I sort of understand if you're looking at it from negative, seeing like this type of person would post something like that. But then there's also a positive that like so many people are getting this message of Gimel Tamuz and whatever. So just I would see both. I'm just wondering what your perspective on it is. Okay, Yossi, do you have donuts? I want to see some donuts, please.
Thank you, Schneer. Noah.
I think that, like, based on what Levi said, that like the model said something, and like, you know, he's like wondering like why does it even matter? Like, why am I even paying attention to the fact that she said something? I think it's because like we associate fame with credibility, you know, and just because someone's famous, it doesn't mean they're like in the position to like, you know, give a vort. How was that, Rabbi? How was the use of the word vort there? Was that good? Yeah. So, you know, but it is always nice to see someone famous, like, you know, root for your team or the Rebbe or whatever it is, you know. But you can't just like pick what you like, you know. They're either credible or they're not, and if they're not credible, then it doesn't matter what they're saying. It's, you know, shouldn't be quoted. All right. Also, think about this. This is an interesting thought, right? If Israel right now, and like Israel's beautiful, but if right now like it reflects like the state of the Jewish people, right? Like it's like how green and how like the growth is based on that. Then imagine like in the future, like as we get closer to Mashiach, it's going to continue to get more and more lush. You know, it's going to become more and more beautiful. I think that's a very interesting thought. Food for thought. Yeah. Cheers.
Love it. Is not saying or he's out?
Nice. He's sleeping. He's he's gone.
That's what I meant by out.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So my word. Oh, you didn't do a word. You want to do a word quickly? Your word would be vase, I think.
Bays. Bays is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 10 is 40. There you go. Done.
Veloi. Restricting. Okay, so I wanted to say a first thing. So first, a few things. First of all, about the message I think we're actually doing here, and I think is relevant for what I'm about to get into and what everybody here is about to get into, which is a summer program. And I find that whenever you give to something, you appreciate it way more. When you provide it, when you help arrange a barbecue, a trip, a road trip, anything, when you're part of the people that are providing and giving, then you appreciate it much more. It's also my slight criticism for whoever was there yesterday. I was like, oh, it's only 3 people. Come on. provide something, be part of it, part of the creator. I also want to give credit to Yossi for assuming the role is not his, doing what is not our job. That's what Yossi did. Not his job to set it up. I couldn't, and he set it up. A lot of stuff going on here right now. Baruch Hashem. I also wanted to tell Shalom Maris to continue being excited about small things. Those are good things. That's one of those. That's a good thing, basically. I'm saying use that. I like where this conversation is going with this model. And my question that it led me to is what actually does give someone a credibility? Okay. Levi went to save his kid. Hold on, and his sister.
Okay, I'm sorry. You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? Hi. You're gonna see everybody soon, in a few days. So, yeah, I like the question. Schlossar. I'm getting Schleuscher. Okay, I said it like about Truva. I'm sorry, Schleuscher. Why does it bother me? I don't know. I'm just stupid example. Kanye West says something. I literally do not care. I couldn't care less about Kanye. I don't think he's a smart person. I don't think he's somebody I want to look up to, or I think his opinion matters to me at all. But if he said something that I agree with, I'd be like, even Kanye West says it, which is weird because I don't care about him. So why do I do that? And I don't know why. I think like Isaac says, that's a conversation that we need to like actually dig down into. I don't know why I care that Naomi Campbell said something. I don't really know who she is. I know she's famous. Why do I care that she posted about the Rebbe? Why are people sharing it on WhatsApp? But it does make a difference to me because she said something about the Rebbe and she's a famous person. Like Shalom said that she has millions of followers and sometimes one of her posts can get whatever millions of likes. Time's up.
Okay, Yossi. Busy with the kitty yogurts.
What? I'm making your kids want. Yeah, I'm just deciding what I should drink.
Okay, your word is Hoya.
Will be. Haya will be a good day. I just got in, so take a break. With my invoice.
Rest you're done?
Nope, I'm not done. I'm gonna talk forever long I want. There's no passing me. Unless Mashiach comes, then I'll pass. Tell me to say the Rebbe. Let someone who take over me from there. Yeah. I'm tired, and yeah, that's basically it. I'm at work, back at this place. You recognize the background? You want to see a detailed view. That's it. That's the space I'm in. My seat, my laptop over there, just in case. I left here last night, just in case you need me to set up. So I was ready. That's it. Yeah, pass.
Shalom Mar. Oh, okay. Shalom Maris go, and I think we'll call it a day. Shalom. Your word is Mayim. Shalom Maris. Shalom Maris.
But not you. I don't know what my word is. Hello.
Mayim.
Okay, I'm water. I'm just reading what she wrote. Okay, so she wrote, today is the 25th anniversary of the passing of the Rebbe. Rebbe Menachem Mendel Schneerson, an inspirational leader, scholar, and teacher. The Rebbe taught that we are inherently good and we each have the potential to change the world for the better. One good deed at a time. I have personally learned so much from him visiting his resting place in Queens to gain blessing and inspiration. With so much discord and division across our society, the Rebbe's words are more relevant than ever, and we so desperately need to take them to heart and learn from his example to always see the good in others, even those with whom we may disagree. Today, I rededicate myself to the Rebbe's lifelong mission of creating more light and goodness and making a better future for ourselves and all of humanity. That's what she said. So like, it's not like she's just saying like trying to, like you said, like it matters what she said.
Well,
So
yeah,
what she
sure.
just
Oh
said.
yeah. Thank you very much, Shalom. Thank you much, everybody. Yossi, Noah, Schneider. Very nice to see you.
Thank you.
And Shkoyach. That
Thank
was good
you.
stuff.
Thank you.
And now let me
Thank you
try
all.
to end this call. Okay.